Good morning, everybody. Man, that coffee's good. Happy Friday, TGIF, all that good stuff. Hope everybody's doing well. I am doing fantastic. If I was any better, I don't think I could stand it. But yeah, here we are. Let's see who we got hanging out over here. I just scheduled this thing a little while ago. I forgot to schedule it last night, and then when I thought of it, it was kind of late, and I thought I'll do it in the morning. And then I get up in the morning and I forget that I hadn't scheduled it, so I had to get with it here. All right, we got Troy Pritchard's in the house. He says, "Happy Friday, TGIF." Good morning, Troy. Doug says Nancy has called for all KFCs to be closed because she is sure that Colonel Sanders had slaves. I'm sure that's coming next, Doug. Uh Man, don't even get me started this early in the morning on that stuff. Oh my gosh. The whole freaking world's gone crazy. Earl Walker's in the house, 66 going to 72, then dropping for a high of 68 tomorrow. Man, that sounds like some good weather there, Earl. Hope you enjoy that. Big D's in the house. It says, good morning. And TGI, Troy, Christina, Earl, and everyone. 64 headed to 73 here in magnificent Brooklyn, Michigan. Okay. Larry Gault's here. He says, good morning, everyone. Headed out this morning to the Frio River for the weekend with family and friends. That sounds like an excellent plan, Larry. Good deal. Enjoy your weekend, buddy. Let's see. We got Jim Sanicola. Says, morning, everyone. Just rolled out of bed. Well, glad you got to sleep in a little bit, Jim. I have two big old dogs that don't let me sleep in at all. In fact, one of them was up at 5 o'clock this morning, barking, saying, "Hey, time to go out." And I know that bark. He was serious, so got up and let him out. Let's see here. Paul Stewart's in the house. How you doing, Paul? Let's see here. My mouse cord's gooped up here somehow. All right, let me slide this up. Let's see. There's Matt Haas from Awesome Wood. Thanks. Good to see you this morning, Matt. Kevin Ailes is here. Good morning, Kevin. LB Sharp. Good morning, all. Hitch says, TGIF, everybody from sunny Southwest Florida. We got Rob Shuster in the house. Good morning to you, Rob. How are you? Tim Halcomb's here. Good morning. Let's see. There's Janet. How you doing, Janet? Good to see you on here this morning. Jeff Morgan's in the house. How you doing, Jeff? Hope you're doing well up there. Steve in Toronto says, good morning, everyone. TGIF. Troy says, free fishing this weekend here in Michigan. Okay. Landis Stutz is here this morning. Says, Matt's been under the weather today, but got up today when he heard your voice. That's awesome. How you doing, Matt? And Landis, how you doing, guys? Glad you're tuning in to watch the coffee sessions. Darren Birds in the house this morning. How you doing, Darren? Dan Russell says he loves the shirt. Yeah, I wore this the other day, and had some folks kind of like it, so I thought I'll wear it again today. I did wash it, though. It's been washed, just in case you're wondering. Let's see. Matt says, eggs are for breakfast, same as every morning. I can eat eggs anytime. I love breakfast for dinner. Bacon, eggs, toast, hash browns, the whole 9 yards. I can eat that anytime. Darren Birds says they're opening hair salons today, but they're booked till the end of July already. Yeah, well, if they're just now opening them, I imagine you got some pretty. I shouldn't say it. I'm not going to say what I was thinking. Never mind. Just had to do with women's hairdos, but never mind. I'll keep that to myself. James Ridgway's in the house. How you doing, James? Got a nice flag thing on his little picture there. And speaking of flags, I went yesterday to my favorite Lowe's store. God, that place. I mean, what are you going to do? There's no other one. It's either that or Home Depot, and they're just as bad. Anyway, I went to my Lowe's, and I was going to pick up some red oak to do some of those paddles in, which I did get that. And I thought, you know what? My flag, I fly a flag pretty much every day. I don't know if y'all do, but I fly a flag pretty much every day. I take it down if it's going to storm, or sometimes if I'm going out of town or something, I'll take it down just so nothing will happen to it while I'm gone. But the one I had was starting to, I buy one about once a year, about this time every year. And the one I had, it wasn't a real expensive one, but it was starting to get a little bit faded because, we get some pretty hot sunny days here, and it'll fade out the blue a little bit. And it was starting to look a little faded. So I thought, we got Flag Day coming up this Sunday, June 14th. And then, of course, the weekend after that is Father's Day. But, like I said, I fly the flag pretty much all the time. So I thought, I'm going to get a new flag. So I checked out the flags there at my local Lowe's, and I was happy to see that they had a bunch of different ones, and they were all from the same distributor. And it says right here on the front, and you probably can't read that, but right above where my finger is, it says that, well, now I can't read it because the print's so small. Proudly made in America. And then it also has this little thing back here that says Flag Manufacturers Association of America, the FMAA. I didn't even know there was such a thing. But it says it's certified made in the USA. And this is Matt Haas. Maybe you know where this place is. This was distributed by Independence Flag on Industrial Drive in Gilbertsville, Pennsylvania. So really happy with my flag. It's a little bigger than the one I had too. I got a big one, and because I got a bigger flag, I thought, that little old pole I had that other one on, I'm not sure it'll work. So I bought a new pole too. The sad thing was you could not find a pole anywhere because I looked at all of them that they had at Lowe's, and they were all made in China. And I'm like, come on, dudes. You're going to make flags here, but you can't make a flag pole. But anyway, I got a flag. And this is, like I said, this is a little bigger. It's got the brass grommets. It's got the embroidered stars. The other one I had was just like it was just printed. It didn't have the embroidered star. So this one's a little nicer, and it's heavier, which I like because I have it kind of mounted to a post on my front porch, and with it being heavier, it takes a bigger wind to blow it around. The other one, sometimes the end of it would flip up and get stuck up on the roof, or it'd get wrapped around. But this one is staying looking good. I haven't had to go out and unwind it, and the pole I got has this this little tube on it. So I guess it's made to where as the flag blows over this way, it spins around. So it shouldn't get tangled up. So really super happy with it. So if you are out shopping at Lowe's, pick yourself up a new flag. Hashtag not sponsored. And even in the, even if you're have no knowledge about the American flag, on the inside of this thing, they have some useful information here. It says when to fly the U.S. flag. And it says it is proper to fly the U.S. flag every day, but especially on the following holidays. And then they list all kinds of stuff: New Year's Day, Independence Day, Flag Day, Memorial Day, Armed Forces Day, POW, MIA recognition. I mean, all that stuff. But basically, I pretty much fly one every day. And then it also has some rules down here that I think are pretty neat. Like I said, I was kind of impressed with this company that made this flag, because it tells you to respect the flag. And then it tells you the things: no disrespect should be shown to the flag of the United States of America. The flag should not be dipped to any person or thing. Flag should never be displayed with the Union down except as a signal of dire distress in instances of extreme danger to life or property. Never allow the flag to touch anything beneath it, such as the ground, the floor, water, or merchandise. The flag should never be used as clothing or drapery. Never mark the flag with or place upon it any letter, word, design, picture, or drawing of any nature. And then, of course, the flag, when in such condition that it is no longer a fitting emblem for display, should be destroyed in a dignified way, preferably by burning. So there you go. If you didn't know anything about a flag, American flag, buy one from that company, and you'll know. But really happy with the flag. Love flying my flag out there. My neighbor. Well, I say my neighbor, it's really an empty house, but the guy that's selling that house, and I don't know what the deal is, he had people looking at it for a while. Now there hadn't been anybody over there in a long time, but he's got a flag on the front of it. And I always wondered about his flag because I never see it all wadded up and stuff. And I'm like, well, why does mine, I keep having to go, my old one, keep having to go, untangle it and, take it and kind of unroll the thing and then put it back in there because it kept getting wrapped around. But his always stays down and, blows around a little bit, but it must be a heavier one. So that's why I decided to go a little bigger. And I wish I had a flagpole. If I had a good flagpole, I'd buy one of them big ones because they had some really big ones over there. The nice ones. So, but let's see here. What have I missed? Matt says Gilbertsville is sort of between Allentown and Philly. Okay. Alrighty. Earl says I fly mine and my Marine Corps flag all the time on my 20-foot pole, all made in USA. Then on special days, 50 small ones all out in the yard. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. Matt says he flies the U.S. flag every day. I have a solar spotlight on it too. Cool. Excellent. Bob says, hi all, I was getting withdrawal symptoms from a lack of coffee. Yeah. Dave says he flies the U.S. flag and the POW flag. Rick's here on Facebook, says, hey Dave, day off, having some coffee and watching your show. Well, welcome to the coffee sessions, Rick. American Flag and Flagpole Company. Yeah, well, maybe we need to send a memo to Lowe's. Yeah. tell them about. I mean, it's just a pole. There's nothing fancy about it. And I'm like, come on, people. You can't. Of course, I'm sure it would have cost, probably twice as much, but I don't care. I always look when I buy stuff. Don't matter what it is. I look to see where it's made. And if I think I can get it somewhere else made in the U.S., I will put it back down and go look. But there's some things you just cannot, you either do without if you don't want to buy one from China, because a lot of times that's the only thing. Yeah. U.S. flag, by the way, is supposed to be lit at night. That's right. That's why you always see out the places that have the big flagpoles, they always have those floodlights and stuff pointing up at it. Yeah. Earl says he will send me a pic of the yard this weekend. Awesome. I'll share it with the Coffee Sessions group if that's okay. You send me one. Bill McWhorter says, on occasion, I fly a giant flag off of my 85-foot aerial tower fire truck. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Bob says, Dave, I missed this week. How did the paddle go? Well, I'm not sure. I made one. Oh, did you not see when I showed that one Monday? I think it was Monday. I said, this is the one I made over the last weekend. But I had a few people that were wanting one, and I thought, well, this one turned out pretty nice, but it was, I had to stain it and then lacquer it and stuff. But that's why I went to Lowe's. I got some red oak, because the red oak turns out really nice. I wish I could had a bigger choice of wood types at Lowe's or Home Depot, but red oak is probably about the best you're going to get. They do have some nice poplar, but I'm not a fan of poplar. It's too plain looking and stringy. Okay, Bob says he wasn't here all week. All right, well, that's why we didn't get any of those on this day things. Ryan says, I let my freak flag fly. Oh, wait, different conversation. Yeah. All righty. Man, I tell you what, just when you think it can't get any crazier, it does. I don't know what in the heck people are thinking. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the heck they're thinking. It seems like the whole world's gone mad or something. I don't know. But I see that somebody posted a picture of some monuments, not even in the United States. It was over in, I forget where it was, Ireland or Scotland or somewhere. And you got people over there putting BLM stuff on, just basic vandalism is all it is. I don't get it. If you got a problem with a statue or, some kind of landmark thing, and you want it removed, that's fine. I get that. But, you can't just tear it up and vandalize it, because then you're just no better than anybody else. Go through the channels and state your case and see if they get it removed, by voting on it or whatever. We can't change the whole world just for a few people. It's not how it works. At least that's not how it used to work. It's starting to work that way, I guess. But anyway, yeah. And then I saw this one cracked me up this morning. Hey, Sandy, how you doing? If I can get the mouse over there. There you are. How you doing, Sandy? Now, what was I going to say? This one really kind of made me go, what? Sometimes you see something on the news and it makes you go, what? But anyway, this one did. But Lady Antebellum, y'all know who Lady Antebellum is, right? Maybe. It's some kind of, I guess, a trio. It's like two guys and a girl, and they sing music or something, play and sing music. But anyway, they decided that their name is too offensive. So they're changing it to Lady A. And I'm thinking what they really mean is they're worried that some people might think it offensive and not spend money to buy their records. So I think that's more probably why they're changing it than all of a sudden they're woke. But that's just me. But yeah, it's some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen going on today. I just, like I said, every morning I wake up and I go, man, yesterday was crazy. It can't get any crazier than that. And I'm always proven wrong. The crazies are coming out of the woodwork. Bob says he's busy with trains. Will send me pics this weekend. Yeah, send them. We love to see trains. We love to see trains. Oh, here we go. We got it. On this day in 1381, peasants revolt in England. Rebels arrive at Blackheath. It seems they are back today. Yeah, seems so. It seems so. Michael Chipser's over there on Facebook. How are you this morning, Michael? Tom P says they can keep their music. Yeah. I never was a big fan. Of course, I think they're kind of considered and I use the term loosely, the country music genre, and country music's just not too good these days, to put it lightly. Steven Toronto says, it appears this virus is designed to kill anyone with any sense. Old people who is left and what you see on TV every day. Yeah, I think maybe you're right. And I noticed again today, it's funny how things go, because it's like, oh, everybody needs to stay home and you need to quarantine and we've got to get over this virus and we got to flatten the curve and, new normal, all those little catchphrases. And then, of course, the past couple of weeks, we've had all these protesters, and then it's like, oh yeah, you can get out and go do that, get out there and, show your stuff. So that was okay. Well, now that's kind of calming down a little bit in some places, except for maybe Seattle. They're taking over up there, I think. But now they're all back on the news this morning, back to gloom and doom about the COVID thing. They are just, this is my opinion. I'm going to say, just let y'all know up front, this is my opinion. Take her to leave it. But, nobody made you come and watch me here this morning. So if you don't like it, you can go. But they are just going to keep on and on, hoping that they can scare enough people that they won't get out and vote come November. That is my opinion. But I don't care. I don't care what's going on with that COVID thing in November. I will be voting because if you don't vote, it's going to be worse than the virus. I mean, some of these folks, I just don't understand. I mean, I know that there are people that are getting sick. There are people that are getting sick and dying, stuff like that. But it's not any worse than what what we've had in the past. So I'm not going to stay home and be scared. I'm sorry. I'm going out and do what I got to do. And if the good Lord wants me to catch the corona and croak, then so be it. But I'm going out there. I got stuff to do. I got living to do. I don't have time to be scared. If you're scared, stay at home, stay out of my way. That's all I can tell you. All right, we don't get too serious here on a Friday. Let's see what I think I missed some comments here. What did I miss? Oh, okay. What's going on in Seattle? Cross that city off my list of places to visit. The protesters have. This is crazy. The protesters have actually built a wall. None of them wanted Trump to build a wall, but they're building a wall in Seattle. They're claiming their own little territory. They've taken over City Hall or something like that. And apparently everybody's too scared to go run them out of there. And when they finally push somebody to the edge, it's probably not going to be pretty. But they're asking for it. That's all I can say. Yeah. I saw Nancy and them wearing the whatever that was, and then they knelt down, and then Nancy couldn't even get back up. And if you look close at one of the photos, you see Mr. Penguin. What's his name? Nadler. I always think of Mr. Penguin when you see him walk. He's got his pants like pulled up to here. And I always wait for him to go, like Mr. Penguin used to do in Batman. But anyway, he didn't even kneel down. He was just standing up wearing his little thing. But, yeah, they're all trying to be, show how woke they are. So, it's crazy. And the sad thing is, we got a beautiful weekend, but when we come back here Monday, it'll be even crazier. I bet you. But yeah, keep an eye on that Seattle stuff out there, because what's fixing to hit the fan before long out there. All I know is, and I'll probably get in trouble. Facebook may kick this off when I say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. All I know is I'm glad that I like the side that has the guns because probably going to need them. I never would have thought in a million years that one day there might be another civil war in my lifetime, but I don't see how there can't be now. I'm not advocating that. I'm just saying. It's getting too crazy, man. It's just too crazy. So, all right. Well, that was my little timer thing. I'm going to get out of here. It's Friday. It's a beautiful day out there. I keep glancing over here. There's my flag right there in my security camera. It's flying proud. Looking good. All right. So get out there. Put your flag out for Flag Day if you don't already fly one. If you haven't got one, go get you one. They're not that expensive. And I guess we'll try to meet back here Monday, if the Lord's willing and the creek don't rise. So everybody have an awesome weekend. Be safe, be strong, and we'll see you.